Just getting ShmooTube set up. And, oh, I'm going to put a little thing here. Today is subscriber cues plus paid reads. Hello. Okay, see you Thursday. Have a good one, Miranda. Ciao. I need to work on my posture. My back is hurting. So, my back hurting. I gotta sit up taller because I get my decks ready. And today is subscriber question day. Today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow are sub questions plus paid reads today. I needed to be a little bit more chill today. We can just hang out and chat. Oh, wow. What flavor is this? Tropical fruit. Sparkling water. High Waterloo. Tropical fruit. That's good. These are good. These Waterloos are tasty. Hey everybody, I'm only doing subscriber questions today and paid reads today and tomorrow. I need to be a little bit more chill today. So we're just gonna hang out here and see how this goes. See what happens. See what happens. Thanks for the follow. Whoa. That's a lot of messages to feed. Right now, maybe later. Okay, let's get my decks ready. Hey everybody, I'm just doing subscriber questions, so feel free to subscribe if you want, but subscriber questions and paid readings today. My list is open for deeper readings. $23 PayPal Venmo at Rams the Recca. Would love to jump in for deeper reads today. We can just hang out and chat. I wonder if I should like display that I do tarot. Yeah, you are a subscriber. I know it doesn't show, peeps. I know it doesn't show that Mariel's a subscriber, but she is. She's just in between subscribing. So, hi. Hey, Mindy. So today and tomorrow, both today and tomorrow, I'm doing subscriber cues and paid reads. I just needed it to be a bit more of a chill day today, but only paid reads today, not full reads like on subscriber day. So we're gonna go to Marielle is in the middle of switching subscriptions, everyone. There. Oh. So Daniel's energy feels good about the new. Hi, Brenda. Good about the new and sort of like about the old. I've got two separate energies that come forward here. This is like new, feeling good, and this is the old, just being like, ah. So yeah, I hope that helps, Marielle. I hope that helps. How's everybody doing today? Brenda. He loves, I'm only doing subscribers questions today Free questions for subscribers, and then paid readings for everybody. Today and tomorrow, technically, but tomorrow's subscriber day. I needed to be a bit more chill. How am I? I'm good. I'm tired today. I feel like I was almost getting, yeah, I almost feel like I was getting a migraine, so I took an Advil, but I don't want to push it too much tonight. So I'm gonna keep it kind of chill. Makes sense. Hopefully, him feeling that way towards the end will give him a little push. Yeah, yeah. I think it's all naturally kind of happening, but yeah, hopefully he can get more of like the oomph, oomph behind him. Oh, and then Brenda. Sorry, let's do Brenda. Hey, Debbie. Exactly. It'll settle soon. I see you, Debbie. So we'll do Debbie and then Mindy. If you have a cue, you let me know. Paid reading list is open, everyone. PayPal Venmo at Ramps the Recca. Oh, I saw that. Is it back? That was so weird. I saw that one. I hope it doesn't do it again. Okay. That's so weird. Okay. Well, hopefully it's okay. Just let me know. Okay, perfect. Weird. Brenda, will H ask me to see? Yeah, I do get a yes coming forward for, excuse me, for H asking you to see him again. Um, yeah, I think this is a bit of a journey card. This is a bit of like a slower energy, but I still get a yes. Oh, when? Ooh, I do that all the time. Oh my gosh, till 9. I'm gonna pull again for a win. We're not getting back into this 9 business. Let's see what comes out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, there it is. For sure we can, Mindy. For sure. Hi, everyone. I'm only doing subscriber questions today and paid readings day. So if anyone wants to do a paid reading, it's PayPal them at Rebs the Recca. Brenda, I got an 8. Again, it's still slower moving energy again. So this sort of confirms the, even though I pulled for the wrong question earlier, it still sort of supports this like slower sort of build in the energy, but 8. I don't remember what we got yesterday, to be honest. Oh, wild, Kara. That's wild. Wild. So 8. The other, oh, I think we got yesterday's led to like the weekend. Maybe this leads to, yeah. Yeah. No Diddy though, LOL. Oh, gee, that stuff that with him is just awful. Okay, Mindy, let's look into Justin's energy. Oh, Debbie, Debbie. Thanks for reposting, Debbie. I'll get to you after Mindy. Debbie. You're welcome, Brenda. Whoa, wee. Whoa, wee. Oh, look at you, Emily. Debbie. if Justin's sinking into like old habits or thoughts. I feel like he's sinking into old thoughts or something, and he is halting, um, like halting movement or a transformation or a connection or something right now. Does that make sense when you hear that? Hi, Emily. I'm only doing subscriber questions today, love, and paid reads. I'm just trying to make it a slower day for me because I think I'm fighting off a migraine. So and then tomorrow's subscriber day again. So I'll be back Thursday. Can't place it. Yeah, I just need it to be a slower day today. Um, yeah, his thoughts, Mindy, like I feel like, thanks. His thoughts, what I gather is he's sort of thinking into old thoughts or something, or old, like something is coming up, maybe something's come up from the past, where there's like fears coming up possibly in terms of forward movement, but there's definitely a lot of thought energy that's like spinning around. So let me know if that made a little more sense. If not, we can try again. Let's get to Debbie. Yeah, just keep me posted, Mindy, on if it makes sense or not. Will I get approved for my payout Thursday? Let's see. Man, I keep getting this transformation card today, everybody. Ooh, yeah, I do get that an approval can come for Debbie. There's like a shift in energy of required, but yes, I do get a yes coming through, for sure. So I don't know what the shift of energy that's needed is, but it looks like it's that. Yeah, I definitely think I'm fighting off a migraine today. You can tell when now that I'm talking, I'm like, well, there it is. On the outside, he's been paying for more efforts. That's good. That's good. So it's not, it doesn't mean that it's bad, Mindy. It just means, it could mean that, we had the transformation card, which is good, and we had your energy come forward. You might just be pushing through some fears, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can add those. But yeah, he might just be like internally pushing through some old habits. Like it doesn't have to mean that it's like bad and that it's showing up and that all this stuff. And if he's putting in more effort, then that could be a really good sign that he's like pushing through those negative thoughts, right? Like shifting and changing those negative thoughts. Does that make sense? Yay, Debbie. And that could be something that is like super internal. Um, But that can be a very good sign, shifting through that and thinking through that. Disney Grant. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, he wants to move forward, I get with the transformation card and your energy. It just, yeah, it feels like, yeah, it's also sometimes with these sort of energies, it's not necessarily to do with like you specifically. He wants to transform and move forward in your energy, but he's like the past is coming up. Does that make sense? So it doesn't, sometimes these things don't come up and it doesn't make sense when they come up, and it doesn't have to do with you specifically. It can be that like there's energy going forward towards you two, you're getting closer, and it's just bringing up fears for him or something like that from the past, and he's working through it and wants to transform it. Sometimes it's things that we don't know because everyone's we're all full of our own experiences that come up in even the most joyous times. Sometimes almost, especially when joyous things happen. And that's kind of what it feels like. Hey, Darlene. Yeah, I do general readings. Today I'm only doing subscriber questions and paid reads, and then tomorrow as well. But if you wanted to do a paid read, yes, I do general. That's what I do in my one-on-ones to start. It's a big general read first. Okay. Yeah. Of course, Mindy, I want to make sure. Of course, I want to make sure it resonates. So yes, I do all general reads if needed or wanted. Did I get to all my subscribers? Subscribers? I don't know how long I will last tonight. We shall see. I took an Advil a while ago. It should still be kicking in. Wow. Definitely gonna be a lot slower without the fruit cues. That is okay with me today. Ooh, what does that for you do? What is that? Oh, does it like put it up for people? Oh, I think I know what it does. It puts it up on like a for you page suggestion. I think. Aw, that's really sweet. Yeah, I think it's gonna be, oh, Darlene, I got Darlene. I think it's gonna be a bit of a slower eat tonight, but that's kind of I'm looking for. But aw, you're so sweet, Mindy. I appreciate you. Darlene, I got your payment monthly. So the list has started. We've got Darlene, her paid reads list is open. We tell them what hours. Rebecca, hi Beth, how are you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is this kind of energy. Beth, did you have a quick question before I jump into Darlene's paid reading? Last day of school today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wild. Wow. Big day. I can't believe that. I mean, I can when I look at that it's May, end of May, but I can't believe it's end of May. Ooh. Ooh. Aw. Oh, summer. Cute. That's so cute. Okay, let's check into your romantic life, Beth. You have a specific question, or you want me to just pull? And then we're gonna get to Darlene's paid read after I do Beth's question. Romance. Literally. Yeah, so it's very interesting the way the cards came out. There's a bit of like blockage energy surrounding love. Um, so it's very interesting to me. It feels like, what's standing out is when you said pull, and I keep thinking of the word pull. And when I think about that and I look at like the weeds as an example, it's like pull pull the BS out. Like, and it sort of brings me to the word of like choice as well. Um, you know, within our lives and romance and all the things, we do have lots of choice and lots of tools in our tool belt that we can sort of navigate these things with. Because it feels like you do have like there's really good energy in between. Oops, there's really good energy in between the sort of blockage energies. And so to me, it feels like those blockages can be removed to create more space for more ease in the romance. Like it's available to you, like right now, that ease. Does that make sense when you hear that, Beth? Okay. Cool. I hope that helped. And yay for summertime. Oh my gosh. Okay, Darlene. I think you're still here. Lovely. Wow. 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 This is wild energy. I started pulling for you before. Holy crap. Um, Okay, lovely. Let's jump in. I've got already like a bunch of cards coming forward, and it feels you're on the cusp of something, that's for sure. You're either in something good or you're on the cusp of something very like big and kind of like a life-changing energy here. Um, and it feels like it's tied to, well, healing the heart and operating from heart. I honestly, I'm gonna show you all the cards here in a second because what? What? Okay. And if it's not feeling like this right now, don't worry. This is like literally universe is being like, this is available. So we got some stuff to talk about. For sure, darling. So there's a starting point of something super, like it's tied to your intuition, but it's something super big that's going to be giving back to you um, energetically and also in the physical world. There's more good cards coming forward. We've got change coming forward, like something to create clarity. We got clarity and like breakthrough energy. So it almost feels like I can almost place this as a spiritual awakening. There's even more good cards. It's beautifully wild what's coming forward, Darlene. Like Ten of Cups, all of these beautiful like healing energy. Like I feel like relationships are going to change, feelings are going to change, your circumstances are going to change. There's a lot of also like slower energy coming forward with this change. I don't know if it's been like something that you've been going through for a while, or that there might still be a little bit of work. There might still be a little bit of work to get through, but in the essence of opening your heart and allowing things to be different in a really, really abundant and joyous way. Um, like it's like when you make the decision for change to happen, sometimes things can for sure, Deja. Yeah. Do you mean for a paid reading, Deja? It's not Wednesday yet? No, it's Tuesday. Let me know. So it feels like when we make the decision to either accept change or step into something, make something different, sometimes grieving loss and things can happen to make space for the good. And it feels like there's things like your open heart, your intuition, your integrity, leading you to stronger connections and tap into like what brings you joy. Like it feels like there's, if you're not already experiencing this is literally like a basket of delicious golden fruits waiting to be just like, how does this feel when you hear this? And if it doesn't feel like this in your life right now, we can talk about that. We can figure this out and we can see where things are. But it really feels like you're on like a spiritual plane of super growth. And like some sort of awareness coming forward for yourself where you go, oh wow, this is like life-changing stuff, whether it's like the way you think or the way something shows up in your life. Um, okay, sounds good, Asia. Okay, sounds good. Yes, Darlene, it's showing up and it's showing up like I don't know if you saw all those cards. I don't know if you know what they mean, but like all the cards that I showed you are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh no, wait. I think I saw a vision of something like that. I saw this. This is not. It's not it. It's not it. But I thought I saw something like this, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I visually saw it. But this is the card that, for some reason, is tied. It's got me excited about this topic. um, and you're also working on a business. Yeah, I love the stock market stuff. By the way, I used to do day trading, or I still do sometimes. Love it. Um, and investing and stuff. Love, love, love. Like here's the thing. I feel like you're also buying. You're also learning habits, like rich habits. And this is in terms of your business, the stock market, like all of these things, like your habits and your like awareness of how to create like abundant habits and abundant actions where they everything like gives back to you. This is also new business energy. This is like creation energy, business energy, work energy, and this is new. So that's really okay, it's not ready. Okay, Deja. I've got about 6 minutes left on this page reading, Deja, and then I can get to you if you're here. No rush. No rush at all. So yeah, I feel like you're building like wealthy, healthy habits. And the heart thing is very interesting. I feel like okay, awesome. I've got Deja and then Barb on my list. Um, my fridge is making a lot of ice today. Um, what is this? So this open heart is something that's standing out to me a lot. Um, does this open heart have to do with I'm trying to navigate this. Let me see. I feel like it is tied to like connections. Like it could even be, it doesn't have to be romance. It can be romance, but there's something coming forward about like getting cracked open. This was yesterday's energy for a lot of people, but it's like it's not cracked open for you today. It's more like an opening, like a gradual opening of the heart space. And it sort of creates like more meaningful relationships going forward too. And if for some reason you feel like your business is going to be a part of you opening up your heart more, and creating these wealthy, healthy habits will also provide you space to like do the things you love and connect to people that you really enjoy and build new relationships. So it's like it feels very conscious. If I could use a word for your reading, it would be like conscious behaviors, conscious actions, and conscious thoughts. And it feels like you're really building, yeah, you're building a lot of like fulfillment, joy, and pleasure into your life ultimately based on these habits. And so, like, as the journey goes on, if things sometimes do feel a little bit like, oh my goodness, it's like the habits are going to be the things that take you and continue this very big healing journey for yourself into abundance. And the abundance, I keep hearing like wealth, health, and I keep hearing like that it's not just about money what you're doing here. Like yes, it's about money, business and stock market, yes. And it's like they're like just like you're changing your life completely. Like you're gonna I feel like in like I don't know when, let me see if the when comes forward, but I feel like in like the near future, you're not even going to be recognizable almost to yourself, like especially to others. Let me see when that feeling kind of comes forward. I did see something about is it 6? Hold on, let me see. It's 8. Okay, we have 2 8s here. 8 and 9. Um. Hmm. Yeah, so I feel like in 8 or 9 months too, maybe even weeks, to be honest. But I think it's going to be 8 or 9 months. Oh, your habits are on fire in a good way, Darlene. Like you literally, you're walking away from things that did not work and you're stepping into things that do work. And you're literally like actively working to step into like your superpowers, your energy, the things that make you feel good. Like, holy Darlene, I'm telling you. You have literally you're creating life-changing habits that are going to change your life. And I do feel, I'm seeing a lot of visions today. It's really interesting. I just saw a flamingo, which is one of my signs, but I just saw a flamingo. It's very interesting. I did see the stock market before too, but um, lots of visions coming forward. Maybe it's my migraine. But anyways, I do feel like you're sort of like literally flipping your life around, where in like these 8 months or something, as an example, you're gonna move from this to like this, and it's literally these are two eights. These are the two eights that came forward, and it's an unrecognizable sort of energy. You have flamingos. I love that. Yeah, I just saw a flamingo. So maybe that's why I saw a flamingo. And maybe a flamingo can be um a nice little like sign for you that whenever you see these flamingos, it's just like a nice little thing of like, oh, like okay, I'm on the right track. That could be, oh, I love flamingos. Literally have a flamingo on my foot. It's upside down. There's less than a minute, so let me check in, Darlene, and see if you wanted to ask a question. Well, I know I have a migraine. I know why. It's fine. I took pills. I'm okay. No questions. Let me pull one more for you. I love it. Oh, it's very interesting, actually. I pulled some cards before. Yeah, calling your power in. I pulled some cards before, and there's this card that's called the Serpent. And what it's about is it's about transmuting your like divine energy into like your new skin, like shedding your old skin to step into the new. So this is like huge. Oh, and there goes the timer. This is huge, darling. You're rocking it. Like I'm so excited. So keep us posted. And yeah, let me know how you're feeling. Wow. Hmm. Ooh, I just got chills. Ooh, still excited. Aw, you're welcome. Lots of love, Darlene. Okay, perfect, Deja. Yeah, I can step right in. Deja, if you want. I don't think there's any other subscribers that have a queue. So we can jump right in, Deja, if you want. Let me know. So I've got Deja and Barb are next on my list. So Deja, Barb. Oops, shit. Siri, I didn't mean to talk to you. Okay. Okay. She says, okay. I had a reading. Yeah, Darlene, that's awesome. Aw, you're welcome. I recognized your name and your thing. I'm glad that the energy is still so pumped for you. Very, very glad you're rocking it. All right, lovely Deja. So Deja and Barb on my list. List is still open. PayPal, Venmo at Rebs the Rep. Hmm. Oh, I just saw Starbucks. Why am I seeing so many visions? I just saw Starbucks. I'm not sure if anyone's drinking Starbucks. If not, I'm getting a lot of visions today. So we're gonna be on an interesting journey today. It's Vision Day. Oh, geez. Oh, did you put your question in here? Aw, thanks, Charity. You're so sweet. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that a lot. So sweet. It is filtered, yeah. It's totally filtered. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Got it. Let's do it. All right. Ian, you already feel his energy, and it's coming forward in the cards. Okay. Hmm. And your energy is coming forward as well. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Um, you know what? Okay. So the first thing that's coming forward that is Ian's energy, then your energy, and then I have like a your energy together. That's come forward. Aw, and then yours came forward again from spirit. Cute. Okay, so with Ian, I feel like the first thing that came forward, even before the cards came out, or right when the cards are coming out, was that he has these moments, if not, I'm just gonna say moments for right now. He has these moments where he gets like, hi Dakota, hi. He has these moments where he kind of gets a little bit scared or like jumps into like negative thoughts, not negative bad thoughts. I said this earlier and it's like, it kind of is in essence, not negative thoughts towards you, just negative thoughts maybe or like fears around relationship. I do get that he still has really good energy, that he's feeling like he's on this path, he's feeling good about it. And then it's just like every once in a while, he might have these moments of like, it's not panic. Those are big words that are coming out of my mouth. It doesn't feel that big, but there's like these little moments of like, whoa, whoa, like, whoa, I got to check in here. How does that feel when you hear that first? And then I'll go over your energy, together energy, and then your energy again. Let me know how that feels first. Yeah. It's like he get these like like a gulp or a hiccup. Like it's like a random energy that goes boom. Like it's kind of that like a hiccup goes out, but the hiccup actually goes in. Actually, kind of goes in. But it's like this moment of like whoop, like fear and panic. And I think that um, I have more about you too. Let me see what wants to come forward first. Your energy or together your energy. Yeah, he's just I think this came up before too, but it's like, he's a little bit slower moving. We talked about that, right? I'm pretty sure. If we haven't, I'm pretty sure we have. He's a little bit of a slower energy, and you have a quicker energy. And so in both of these energies, um, no, you're okay. Your voice and everything is okay. It's just that things he just all of a sudden has these moments of like like, oh my gosh, like where are things going? What am I doing? This is moving fast. Da, 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 da. Like I feel like he sort of like has these hiccup panics, and they're not huge, but they're just like these hiccups that take him sort of out of being present with you, excuse me, and into some fears and stuff. And I think that this is sort of it's very interesting. This came out again. Um, but like this is the energy between you two. It still is good, but it's a lot slower than I think you might want it to be at times. And I think he just is going to need quite a few minutes. That's so interesting. Quite a few minutes, that could be days. We can tap into the time if you want after, but quite a few minutes here and there. I feel like he's gonna need to yeah, go pretty slow here. And I know that your energy kind of wants a little bit quicker, possibly. So that's just what I feel like is coming up. Is he sort of gets a bit overwhelmed. It's not that you're talking too much. Like you're doing great. It's just like if there's a possibility for you too, and for yourself too, I guess, to take in the energy of like slow down. Maybe wait either a little bit before you two respond, or give it a little bit of space for a bit or something. Not space, like you don't have to not talk to him, but just like an energy of like a little bit slower, just like slow energy here. Which is sort of this energy. You have two separate energies here for you. I'm learning to breathe. Yeah, exactly. exactly, like, you came out of that's why at the beginning of this is why I feel like at the beginning of your readings with Ian, it kept saying, like, it was something around, like, come back to self, because I think that it was giving you the opportunity to come check in with yourself and heal and nurture anything, like including what it felt like to be in a more serious relationship versus a new one, right? Like a new one's going to be slower than a more serious one that was in the past. And so I think that when it was bringing that energy up at the beginning for you to like bring that healing to yourself, it was not only for you, but it was also to create that space for Ian, like it was like a double opportunity. If that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. And then I have two things for your energy here that we can tap into. Yeah. And going slow is okay. This is what this energy is. Let me breathe for a second. I'm like, oh. So that's what this is saying here is like almost like turtle energy, like slow and steady wins the race. This is a journey. What is that thing? It's a journey, not a destination. Is that what it is? Yeah, right? The journey, not a destination. This is about the journey. This is like just like think of a turtle. Whenever you need to, like let's bring forward some cute little things today. Let's bring forward a turtle energy. And I think for him, maybe he has the turtle energy. That's kind of cute. And he's like turtle, he's going slow, and then when he gets overwhelmed, he goes, "Shriek," like, and a turtle's freaking cute, like it's not bad when the turtle goes in, they're just protecting themselves. And so he's sort of going more internal or whatever is going on, more silent, more internal, or a little bit more distant, because he just needs some time to like digest. It's almost like when you take a step forward, give it some time to digest. Take a step forward, give it some time to digest. I know it's so cute. I know it's hard when you like someone. It's like, I totally get that. Yeah. But yeah, so just think about him like a turtle, maybe. Like you're a rabbit, and that turtle rabbit race whole thing? It's like you're a rabbit and he's a turtle, and then you can do a few laps around yourself, and then come back and hang out with turtle, and go for a walk with turtle, and then go do your thing, and you know what I mean? So that's kind of what's like slow and steady wins the race, and it's a journey, not a destination. The second thing, oh, Barb, yay, Barb! It said you resubscribed. Thanks, Barb. The second thing that's coming forward, ooh, this is very beautiful for you, Deja. It's almost like this energy, and of course, you're an amazing woman. You've been a woman this whole time, but it's almost like a new energy of womanhood coming forward um, through this this expansion, which does feel good still with you and Ian overall. And like through these challenges of having to like slow down and it gives you opportunity to come back to yourself and like continue to step into your womanhood, like woman, let me be a woman, and sing that to yourself. I'm gonna be my woman. um, but it does feel like you're entering into a new level of womanhood, and it's exciting, and I'm sure you're very excited. And in this, like the journey, womanhood and life and love, these things in really beautiful ways take time, because it's about establishing a sense of understanding with each other and with yourself, and then to be able to navigate challenges when they come forward because you're going slow and integrating. Um, yeah, Paulina, you sure can do a page. Use Shania Twain on repeat. Yes. Oh my gosh. Canadian Queen. So Paulina, if you book, you'll be after Barb. It goes Deja, who I'm with right now, Barb, and then you'd be after. So yes, you sure can. So yeah, let me know how that feels, Deja. This one's really busy. Like almost hurting my throat, so busy. Oh yeah, Like a one-on-one, Paulina? Tonight? Are you talking tonight or another time? If you want a one-on-one separately, you can, there's like a link to a book. But if you want to do it later tonight, we can do that. I can schedule that with you at the end. We'd have to really brainstorm on what time. Um, yeah, you know what also works? And then sorry, Deja, I want to check in with you. We're not done here, Deja. But I know you said you feel good, but I just want to check in with you for a second. But hi, Jamie. If you want, if you're comfortable, Paulina, I also do paid readings over direct message. I do that quite a bit. Same price, and then 11 minutes, and then you and I can respond and things like that. Or if you're not there, I send a whole thing and leave some time for us to respond. But if you want a video one, let me know. How's everyone? Okay, Deja, I hope I explained that. Let me know if you have questions, Paulina. But yes, we can do that. We just have to figure out, we just have to coordinate. Okay, let me pull one more card for you, Deja, if you're still here. Glad you're feeling good. Yeah, you've got this, Deja. Like, okay, cool. Okay. Paulina, can you do me a favor and send me a DM on TikTok here and say, hey, I would like to do a paid reading tonight. Let me know if you got that. Aw, yeah. So Deja is sort of bringing forward his, oh, I don't remember what we said for timeline. I can try and pull timeline. Okay, thanks, Paulina. For his energy came forward. I can give you the numbers that are here, but it's like he just needs a minute. He still is here. He just needs a minute. Literally what it says. I get 4 and 5. Like it's like 4 and it's like very interesting. 4 and 5, but the 4 almost comes after the 5, which is very interesting. Oh, that's why it does that. 4 is moving forward, 5 is slowing down, 4 is moving forward. Okay. No, not weeks, not weeks. No, I could gather that could be like days or something. Yeah. Yeah, but what I also get is remember it might go forward and then take some time to digest. Go slow. Go forward, go slow. Give them some time to digest. Does that make sense? And then Paulina, if you're still here, feel free to just come check in and be like, how much longer are you going to be? And we can kind of gauge. Mhm. Processing, yeah. Yeah, so let me know how that feels. And then my timer did go off. It went off a while ago, but I was like, I need to give you some more time. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad. You got this, Deja. Lovely, lovely, lovely soul. You got this. Barb, you're welcome. So much love to you, Deja. So much love. Did I miss any subscribers, by the way, before I get to Barb's paid reading? Hi, Barb. Did I miss any subscriber free cues? Uh, Aw, I'm glad too, Deja. I'm glad we got to connect. Mhm. All right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, for sure, Dakota. So we'll do Dakota's check-in and aw, thanks. Oh, I can check for it, Barb. I can check for it. I'll do Dakota's free question and then I'll jump in to the Venmo. I'm sure I'll be able to see it. And Grace. Very interesting. This has been coming up in this way a lot today. Yeah, this has happened actually for another reading, which is very interesting. Really good energy in here, and then just some energy that's like surrounding like growth and some excitement or like balancing. Like there's just something that maybe feels a bit off balance, whether that's like on Grace's side. Okay, got you, Barb. I got you. I'll get to you. It'll be like a minute, not even, before I get to your paid reading. If that's okay, Barb. So yeah, it just feels like with you and Grace, there's whether that's on Grace's end or your end, it just feels like a mindset that okay, perfect. It's like a mindset habit that just needs to be kicked to the curb to sort of allow for more expansion, growth, and excitement. Does that make sense when you hear that? Good energy here. It's just like there's just some stuff up here that needs to be like kicked to the curb more and more to allow for more fun, more good things. Let me know if that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna check my thing here just in case. Just in case. What? In case there's anything more. You're welcome, Dakota. Okay. Oh, oh, I did that one already. Okay, awesome. Okay. All right, so Barb, let's jump into your paid reading. And then after Barb, anyone that's here, my list is open after Barb. Check in. Mark, and Barb. Oh, you have ARAR in your name, both of you, and it's 4 letters. That's cute. That's cute. I see. Oh, timer. Sorry. Timer. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. I have some stuff here, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Get some supportive cards. Yeah, okay. I see. I see. I see. I know, right? I saw that and I was like, cute. I was like, Mark and Barb, and then I looked and I was like, oh, cute. Oh, by the way, I made the best pad thai today. Holy cannoli. It was so good. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is so interessante what's coming forward, Barb. So, with you, hi, Stace, with you and Mark, um, there is, okay, how do I put this together? There is an energy of healing happening with you and Mark. Thanks. There is an energy of healing happening with you and Mark. Definitely is here. There's an offering of more integration. There also is a lot of stuff coming forward that sort of like not inhibits this integration and healing and this new energy. It doesn't inhibit it. It just like looks like if I was picturing Jenga, like every like other not every other piece, every like third or fourth piece would be like a color that doesn't match, as an example. And oh, thanks, Stace. And so it's like it's still getting built. There's still integration, but it's almost like things from the past are coming into this integration so that it almost like slows down the way that things can be moving, but it doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way. There's no like right energy, wrong energy, or like, there's no like perfect timed energy, but there is a little bit of an energy of like it's just, yeah, these like other colored blocks keep getting added in and they don't really fit, and so it takes a second to like okay, now we got to go around and find that little piece, and then take this piece out, and then we have to try to go to replace it with this piece. And so it just feels like it adds on a little bit more. But is there positive movement overall? I do feel like yes. It just feels like not slow, but it feels like it's like his past. Well, it could be a little bit of both. Like it's almost like what I could see from your question is like something from the past, like there's like a past projection happening, like a projection of something from the past that's not actually happening between you two per se, but it's like it's either in your brain or his brain. I kind of get more of his energy here, but if it resonates with you too, take it. But for his energy, I feel like something from the past would come forward to trigger him, and it has nothing to do with what you two are going through. So it sort of creates like an arg or like some conflict around his past not really being something that's here right now, and it doesn't like it's like kind of confusing for you, or it doesn't feel fair for you, or for him, or whatever, right? So it just feels like there's like these like yes, there's forward movement with you two. Yes, there is positive progression, and it just feels like yeah, there's a lot of these blocks that are in this Jenga tower that are needing to be dealt with. Does that make sense? And how do you feel into these states? Sounds about right. Feeling held yes, that's exactly what it is. I didn't see how you're feeling. How am I today? I'm fighting a bit of a migraine. I'm fine, but I can tell that I'm a little bit slower, so I made it just that's exactly what this energy is, Barb. And okay, let me see if anything comes forward in terms of like the medicine for this. Um, because it definitely feels like there's a few yeah, pegs in the Jenga puzzle that don't fit and from the past. That's like a projection. That's exactly what we've been talking about. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna just check in here with like the energy to see like what some medicine can. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. So interesting coming forward. Give me 1 second to. So okay, I'm gonna just yeah, exactly, exactly. So what's coming forward, it's like actually a lot of information, so I'm gonna do my best to try and just like spit this out and see what comes together. Thanks, Stace. Um, it it feels like let's just give an example. When a projection from the past happens to you, right? When something gets projected onto you that's not real, it's like the medicine or a portion of the medicine. This is just for you. He has his own medicine too, but let's just talk about your medicine first. The medicine for you in these moments can be taking a second to come back into self to be like, I know this isn't true. It's okay. I know my truth. And, going back into the conversation, sort of like giving back to yourself and what that could look like is I'm like, can you give me more spirit? What that can look like is being like, hey, so I understand that you feel this is coming forward or that you feel this is happening or that I'm stepping in this way. Um, I feel like I can't argue with him and shut down and don't speak up. Oh, so your voice? Is that what you mean? Like you don't use your voice? Very interesting that would come forward based on what I've read. That's very interesting. I want to pull on that. Oh, okay, good. Not anymore. I was like, oh, I want to pull on that. If yeah, so it feels like, and let me know how this feels. And if you're like, if you want some more, just let me know. But it's almost saying like, come back anytime that happens. Yes, Barb, totally. Anytime that happens and there's projection, like take a second. It doesn't have to be like days, although if you want days, you can take days, but like take a second to like okay, this is clearly a projection happening, and this isn't actually to do with me. And then like coming back, gathering what you want to say or how you want to say it. And then I sort of gave the example, and again, this is just an example of what's coming forward, is, going in to say, hey, like, I understand that you're feeling this way. I'm wondering if this is something from the past. Can we talk about this where we can get on the same page, and figure out what's actually going on deep down? Like, typically when we get when we get upset, it's something that's like deeper, like it goes deeper than you two, it goes deeper than even his past relationship, it goes like deeper. And so when we try to understand where it comes from, um, a lot of the times when we're angry, we're actually in pain and we're hurt. And so sorry, I scattered a lot of information. Let me know if any of that makes sense. There's definitely room for these things to get cleared out between you two for sure. I also just got a payment. I think I got a payment. I just need to check on who after I was locked in the zone, but I got it. And well, yeah, I don't even think he has full awareness, to be honest, Barb. I don't think he has full awareness of his wounds. But there's a lot of wounds, there's a lot of fears. And I think there's a lack of him being able to, wow, there's a lack of him being able to connect his emotions to his voice as well. So I feel like this is a part of his wound, is his emotions, and possibly not being able to like express them or show them, or like as like they actually are happening to him. And through this wound, he sort of acts out in possibly like different ways, um, to because he's just trying. He's just like he's trying to feel better. He's trying to make things better, but he's sort of acting in these very interesting ways and projecting his past onto you. But I gather it's something to do with his like there's a disconnect with his emotions and his voice. I don't think he fully understands how to express what's actually maybe going on for him, and it comes out in these really wonky ways. And so if you have the patience and the desire, it's up to you. If you feel like you have the patience and the desire to step in and help yourself understand what's going on for him, and also inadvertently like help him, but it's more like, it's more stepping into like, I'd love to understand you, and hear you and see you, so we can get through this and not have these conflicts like coming forward. Let me know if that makes sense, Barb. And then I'm just going to double check here. I got a payment from some lovely. Oh, maybe it was on PayPal. I want to help him, but he needs to recognize it. It needs to come from him, absolutely. It absolutely needs to come from him. And here's the coolest thing about, it's so interesting, Barb. Oh, that's you. Okay, got you. Got you. Thanks, Jazz. Okay. You know what the coolest part, I know this is like not necessarily cool, but the coolest part about life is that, I know I see, the coolest part about life is that when we heal ourselves, and I've seen this time and time and time again with like one-on-ones, is that when we heal ourselves without us really having to do anything with our partners or like have them heal too, it actually heals them inadvertently because we show up differently as we heal ourselves, as you build a connection to your voice. He's also going to subconsciously connect to his voice more. And so the more that you work on, voicing your needs in a very like as grounded as you can, we're human, of course, make space for being human, but in the most grounded and aware space as possible, the development of you doing that is also just going to subconsciously transfer that to him. Yeah, exactly. And as you show up differently, it's actually like I've seen it plenty times in my one-on-one and like even with my friends too, is that all of a sudden when we do the inner work, it's like our partners are showing up super differently. And it's like mind blowing, but of course that makes sense. But so that feels like a portion of the medicine here is yes, there's room for improvement with you two. And the more that you heal, he's going to subconsciously heal. And hopefully he'll understand over time how to connect to his emotions and his voice more, so it doesn't have to get like these conflicts that have to come up the way, like they can shift and change and evolve. Let me know if that makes sense, Barb. My timer did go off, but I'm like, I just wanted to make sure that I like either tried to sum that up and make sure it made sense. So yeah, let me know how you're feeling. And then I have Jazz on my paid rating. Hi, Chelsea. Good to see you. Jasmine. Queen. Hi, Aunt. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Oh, no, I didn't see it, Barb. Oh, sorry. I see it now. I see it now. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad. Taking notes. Right? I mean, hey, we're all here. Oh, and Stacey, I see you. Okay, sorry, give me a minute, everyone. I just have to finish up with Barb here. Does he want to work on it? Let's see. Yeah, I gather that he does. He's just I don't know if he's like being stubborn or avoidant or something. Um, yes. I do get that he does want to reconnect with you. He's just being stubborn and needs a minute, is what I get. He needs a freaking minute. And yes, he does want to reconnect with you. And so, thanks, Stace. So, take the time, Barb, as much as you can to like nurture your emotions. Think about what you want to say, what you need to be heard on. Like think about all these things to prepare yourself for when the communication comes back in. Um, yeah. So let me know if that answered your question. Thanks, Liz. So I see some subscriber cues before I get to Jasmine's paid reading. So we'll do some subscriber cues. You're welcome, Barb. I appreciate you. Big love to you, Barb. Yeah, keep me posted. Let me know if you need anything. So hi everyone. I'm just doing subscriber questions today and paid readings today. And tomorrow is going to be the same. So on Thursday, I'll be back for free questions. My list is open for deeper readings. I just finished up with Barb and I have Jasmine next, but I'm going to do some subscriber questions before I get to Jasmine. So Jasmine, I'll just be like maybe like 2 minutes before your paid reading, if that's okay. And then subscribers, if you're here, feel free to type. Oh my gosh, I'm going to eat more of my pad thai tonight. I'm already hungry again. Yes, I have a leftover pad thai that I made. It's so good. Stacy. Aw, yeah, yeah. Aw, yeah, it will. I feel like he's just still a little bit like in the, I don't know if it's like anger over himself. Sort of he's like tying himself to a pole right now. But yes, I do get that he will appreciate it. I'm not sure how he's going to show up to receive it. He might be he could be really kind about it and like be like, or he could just be like, I feel terrible about myself and like, he's definitely in a bit of a torture with himself right now. But yes, I do get he appreciate it. That's very sweet of you, Stacey. So sweet. And then did I see Chelsea? Did you have a question? Yeah, you're welcome. It may take a moment there, Chelsea. Oh, thanks, Stace. Yes, Chelsea, absolutely. Grandma heard you. Oh, I do. I do. So Chelsea, with mediumship questions, I do have spirits come forward specifically at times. If they don't come forward fully, I use the cards as guides, but I can tap into their energy typically as well. So it can kind of come forward in like a few different ways, but yes, I do. But yeah, she absolutely. In fact, like I'm drooling, which is actually a sign, Chelsea. When I drool, it's a sign of a yes. Um, so she absolutely heard you. And I just got chills. Yep. Woo! She's here. Oh yeah, she's here. Aw, it's so. I picture her sitting. I don't know. She's sitting. Very interesting. I don't know if this is your grandma. Let me know if this resonates or not. But this vision that I'm having is grandma is literally like sitting not behind the grave, but like right, kind of like at the grave, like behind, like listening to you. Like she's got like a skirt on, but like her one of her legs is just showing a little bit. Like she's sort of either like scrunching it up or her like knee showing or something. But she's like leaning forward and she's listening, is what I get. So I don't know if that would be like a grandma's sort of thing that would make sense to you, but that's the vision that she's giving me, is that she's absolutely listening. And in fact, she's not just listening at the grave, she's with you all the time. And she's being cute with me. Aw, full chills. Yay, she's here for you too. Did she like, well? What do you mean, well? Oh, let me know what you mean. Um, yeah, it's like it's cute because she's giving me this vibe that like when you go to the grave, she like listens more, but she's always listening to you. Oh, look well. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, she looks very well. She feels like her energy feels full and her body feels like full to me. So yeah, she's doing very well. And yeah, she's cute. She's like leaning over more when you're at the grave, even though she's listening to you all the time. You can talk to her anytime. So let me know if that makes sense, Chelsea. And the chills is because with her. She came through me, like she came through this situation here. That's her moving forward. Aw, grandma, thanks, grandma. So cute. So cute. Oh, shoot, I haven't got my YouTube. Aw, yeah, you're welcome. Hi, Jess. So I'm gonna actually go pee very quickly, everyone. So I'll be, whoa, it was like it's 1111 on my YouTube over here. I'm gonna go pee very quickly. Jess, if you have a question before I get to Jasmine's paid reading, let me know. Otherwise we can do it after Jasmine. Jasmine, I'm just gonna run to the washroom. I'll be back. We'll just check to see if there's one more key before, but I'll be right back, everyone. Oh, Aw. Thanks, Chelsea. Hope you're having a great night. Hey, guess who has chocolate again? I bought chocolate finally. This must mean I'm settled. Okay, Jasmine, are you here, lovely? And then just did you have a cue before I get to Jazz's good read? Yay, Jazz. Awesome. Perfect. These are good. Yeah, for sure, Jess. I love Trader Joe's. Oh, you ever watch ASMR? Okay, let's pull a card for that. Hmm. 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 Walking away from resistance, walking away from old habits brings your wealth forward. Trader Joe's in East. Ooh, it's like the prices are incredible. Their food is like so creative, and like, I don't understand why people don't like Trader Joe's, but they don't. Um, walking like being firm being firm with walking away from past behaviors, thoughts, and patterns. Like being firm about walking away from things that no longer work because bam, like the good, the awakening, the money, the vibrancy, all of this stuff is like it's here and it's like saying like it's time. Let me know how that feels, Jess. That's exciting. Time to get stern myself a little in a good way. Always be soft on self too. Perfect. That's great. Yes, Jess, Jess. Okay, Jasmine. What are you looking for, lovely? You're welcome, Jess. Mm, these are tasty. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, got it. All right. I'm tapping into your energy. Mm. Let's see what comes forward. Mm. Mm. I'm going to do a general love pull first. Hmm. Mm. Wow. A very clear message. Let me just take it in. Wait. Ah, so many cards up my mouth. Huh. Okay. So, whoa. I'm almost feeling like magician powers and or like wizard. I'm feeling wizard energy. It's very interesting. Bear with me. I'll describe. Um, so this wizardry energy that's coming forward is your wizardry, and it's saying, I love how that's coming forward. So random. Anyway, that's what's coming forward, and it's saying that there's an opportunity for you here, and it's not necessarily related to any of them, but take this as it resonates for yourself. If something comes up, note that for yourself. This is a general pull. Um, so it's like you have the ability to basically formulate your future. You have the ability to do what you want, create what you want in terms of love. And it comes from your energy, your power, your needs, your desires. It comes from you, and it does take walking away from like sort of like things that are no longer acceptable to you is what it feels like. If something's unacceptable to you, it's like don't be afraid to say that doesn't work for me. That's unacceptable to me, and this is actually what I'm looking for because this like wizardry energy feels like doesn't seem like they think about the past too much in a way of we're going to go forward. We're moving forward. We're creating our future, our exact future. You literally, I don't know if you're like, have you ever done one of these things where you see if you're like are a manifester or a generator? I almost get that you're a manifesting generator. I don't know if that's actually what you are, um, but it's like you are able to think what you want and create what you want, like pretty powerfully. And so the more you can tap into that, the more you can just like step into create the exact love life that you want. So that's the first general thing that came forward. And let me know if that resonated at all and sort of gave you anything. If not, we can start with questions, but let me know how that feels. Mhm, mhm. No problem. You're powerful. Just like I really want to say, you're very powerful, Jazz. Like you want it, you can get it. Like make sure you get it because whatever you want to happen, I think you can actually make it happen pretty quickly. The more you like lock into these like powers within yourself, like I think it's just going to become like magic for you. And then let me know. Do you want me to pull for Cody and Eric, or what would you like next? Mm-hmm. You got some. You got some serious like wizardry, amazing magic behind you. You really do. Um, so keep tapping into your intuition. Okay. Start Eric. Sometimes. Okay. This one might be Eric. One moment. Wow. I feel like you know. I feel like you know. I will share what the cards have to say. Feel like you know. Okay. Well, let's see how we can sort of work with this right now. Um, Something might just not be working. Mm, and I have a feeling this could be tied with Eric based on like what you said, but there's definitely an energy here where something's just not flowing or working, like something's off. There's definitely something off in one of the in the other energy, it's kind of talking about new. I'll leave this up to you because you have choice. But there's definitely another energy who feels would like freshen, not refresh, but freshen things for you. Hmm. Interesting. Let me tap into that more because this is actually about passion. So let me tap into this passion and see what comes forward. And that's to the new person. So this could be tied onto your thoughts. Let's see. Mhm. There's doubts and fears of what your intuition's saying. Hmm. Okay. Let me see what's. Let me see. Let me see. This is bringing it back to you again, and it's saying, "Ooh." It's basically saying, it's basically saying, pour back into yourself to gain the answer. I'm trying to get to a more clear place, Jazz. I'm just letting you know that I'm working to get to a more clear place energetically, but um, it definitely feels like it's like pour some love back into yourself. Think about what makes you feel abundant, what makes you feel joy, what makes you feel excited about the future. And so I'm not necessarily saying go for one or the other, right? I'm not saying like go for Cody and leave Eric per se. What I'm saying is take some time to really think about what your joy, passion, and future feels like in your relationship. So, that's interesting. I feel like if you create a future vision of what your ultimate relationship feels like, and then you bring that vision because you're also such a strong manifester. Oh, yeah. Create, like, think of your future relationship. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Try not to attach a who to it at this point. And in this, this is what my ideal relationship feels like. Then you can sort of bring this vision back into reality, back into things with Eric, and also bring it in with Cody and sort of ask yourself if you can see the path. And I can also try and check in, but if we can see who aligns more with this future. Does that make sense when you hear that first? Mhm. Does that give you enough clarity on Eric or Cody? Or do you want more? Yeah, it's talking about your energy a lot. And don't be afraid to make choices for yourself. Wow. Don't be afraid to make choices for yourself, whatever that looks like. That doesn't have to look like anything. Just make sure you're taking care of your happiness, your future, Cody feels. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, this is your life. Got it. Interesting. 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 Cody might have a very interesting. Cody, wow. Yeah, okay. Cody, Cody, how do I say this? And let me just say that Cody in general and not necessarily towards you per se, though it is tied to you. But I'm going to use big words. Don't get scared or like don't attach too much to how I'm saying things because I use these words a lot. But Cody is thinking about love for himself and is, has some feelings with you about a future. There are some protective and like blockages or some protection and blockages in Cody's energy at the moment that could factor into like how he shows up, sort of like he has some things to work through. But I do gather that he does see things, he does want to, but there's definitely some blockages that come forward and some protection behaviors that come forward, which is something that could, like, if you two were to choose each other as an example, there would be some things to work through. I mean, there's also things to work through with Eric, it sounds like. Um, but yeah, it feels like with Cody, like there'd be some new things to work through for sure. And I think it just hopefully he can step into clearing those blockages. Got it. Okay. Well, mhm. Whoa, lots of movement energy here. Gosh, the timer did go off, but there's just like something that's not coming forward yet. There's no one booked after, so I'm gonna try and figure out. There's movement here. There's a change a coming, Jazz. There is a change a coming. Um, there is a change that is coming. What is it? It's a good one. There's definitely like a good change coming. Holy shit. Holy. Oh. Oh. Is there like plans of a future with Eric? Hi, I'm just finishing a paid reading, everyone, and I'm only doing subscriber questions and paid readings today. I'm trying to keep it slower for myself today. Ah, interesting. I feel that. I see that. Man, those plans for the future. What I'm Okay, what's coming forward, Jazz? Because I'm trying to like get to like some sort of like medicine or something here, and let me know how this feels. Because the timer did go off, but I just want to check in. So it's saying that thing that I said, like create the future vision, right? Future vision of what your ideal life and relationship looks like, feels like, tastes like, operates like. Bring it back to Eric and bring it back to Cody. See who fits into that. The second thing that's coming forward is it is saying that there's definitely space for passion and excitement to come forward through Eric, there's still space for that to come forward again. And so to, as well as that first exercise, do that for both people, there's definitely an energy of, Cody still has some blockages and some things to work through, which could get in the way of like the formulation of a really stable relationship. So with Eric, it's sort of saying like, you know, placing energy and intention on rediscovering passion with each other. And through these two measures of like trying to insert passion back into the relationship, and if you ever wanted to do another deeper read and we can figure out how, let me know. But and then that other exercise. So try to insert passion back in with Eric. Cody needs a little bit of time anyways, so you can sort of like do your thing. Whatever you want to do with Cody, you do your thing. But yeah, so it's like those two exercises. Does that make sense when you hear that? And I feel like through what's coming forward in this reading, you will start to gain some clarity, glean some clarity. Let me know how that feels and if that feels like enough information. Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like there's some big plans. There's some big plans coming through. So take your time. Take your time. Aw, of course. I appreciate you too. Thanks for coming through, Jazz. Yeah, let me know if you ever need extra support at all. Be around. I don't think anyone else booked at this time. Just gonna clear my energy and check a few things here. Shuffle my decks. This is still open. Maybe not go on too long tonight because I feel like there is a lingering rain. We shall see. We shall see. Sunny day. Today, Sammy, I'm just doing subscriber questions and paid readings. Today and tomorrow will be like that. I'm like sort of fighting a migraine, so I don't want to go too fast tonight. So I set it up to do subscriber questions and paid readings. Thursday, I'll be back on for free questions again because tomorrow's subscriber day. Subscriber day tomorrow. You're welcome. I feel like I'm hungry. I know why I'm hungry. Well, first of all, I did some yoga on the beach today, which was really nice. And also, it's like right before my period, and I get like ragingly hungry with water. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go heat up. I'm gonna keep y'all on live. And I'm gonna heat up my leftover pad thai I made. And then if anyone looks, great. And if not, great. Let's bring y'all. I'll do that in a second. Everyone, come with me. Let's heat up my pad thai that I made. Am I fun? I don't know how many people are here. So I'm gonna show you all. It might not work as good, but I made this. I put it in the container after, but I need it. Myself. So tasty. Also, that's on the microwave. It goes like, so cool. My list is still open for deeper reads, everyone. I'm just getting a little bit of some leftover. Really, I need my first. Oh. Okay. Break after. Oh, got it. Karen, I got your payment, lovely. Hi. Ooh. Sour. Let's jump into Karen's paid reading. Tonight I'm just doing paid readings and subscriber questions. Tomorrow is also going to be that. Thursday I'll be back for a more regular live. I'm just sort of fighting a migraine today, and so I'm kind of trying to take it slow. Karen, I got you, love. Are you here? Yeah, so Thursday for sure I'll be back on. Or if you want to do a deeper read, let me know. Yay, Karen. Okay, give me 1 second, Karen, and then I can't wait to tap in. How do I? Oh, I have this here. Wanted to check in. Also, would it be possible to make a okay. All right. Let me take a nice little bite. Ooh. I can't believe I used to hate cooking. Only like a year ago, I think I started to enjoy cooking for myself. Hmm. For payment, if you do PayPal, not PayPal, PayPal, PayPal or Venmo, Rebs the Recca, my username. Let me know if that makes sense. Let's just see it. Make sure that we answer that. All right, let me double check and see if you put anything here, Karen. Otherwise, perfect. Okay. What are you looking for, lovely Karen? Do you want to start with a general read? Do you have some specific questions? Do you want to do both? let me know what you're looking for. Hey everyone, I'm doing only paid readings today and subscriber questions. I'll be back for free questions on Thursday. And if you want to do a paid reading, it's PayPal Venmo at Rebs Rebecca, my username. Okay. Okay, got it. Let's start with the general love. I love that. Let's start with the general love and see what comes forward. Let's see what Spirit's got to say. Interesting. It's almost like Spirit, it's very interesting because Spirit doesn't usually do this. It's almost like Spirit's answering your questions right off the bat, but I'm going to pull more first before I start to jump in and sort of share what came forward. So what's here. Yeah, I see. Okay. It's so direct. I'm honestly surprised because usually it's not this direct. It's eventually this direct, but a lot of times I have full directness. So, okay, what I'm gathering from Carlos is that he's. Oh, I gotta paint one too. Sorry, one moment. I'll pause. I paused it 1 second. Sue, I got your payment, love, Karen and Sue. So Sue, if you're back, I got you. Okay. Okay, perfect. I got you. It feels like Carlos has intentions. He feels like his intentions are pure. His intentions feel like he's trying to be pure. There are some things where he has fear of connection and he has fear of almost like him evolving into a more mature version of himself. Like, I don't know if that's something that, like, fear of like next steps or a fear of the future. Does this make sense when you hear this, Karen? I'm actually really surprised at how direct this response is, but just let me know how that feels first, and then we'll go from there. Mention trying to be a better man, stress. Yeah, that's exactly what's coming forward is he I think what he does have the intention. Yeah, he does. Yes, yes, personal stress. Yes. And if you two haven't talked about this, there's definitely like a fear of the future and a fear of what this better man looks like and if he can do it. It's like he has some this is a big word to use, but he has some thoughts that are sort of damaging for himself and like how he's able to show up because what is this feeling? It's like he says he wants to be a better man. He does have the intention of doing so, but he like almost deep down doesn't believe he will ever be a better man. Like he deep down doesn't think he's able to be a better man. Or like there's also I keep getting this like thought about fear of future, like fear of maybe like marriage or something, or like not saying you two are gonna get married per se, but like I feel like he sort of yes, he has personal stress, but I feel like he sort of projects his personal stress over top of his inner fears around his lack of worthiness around himself or something like that, and his actual ability to step into this role. And he sort of makes these big promises because he knows he can and he knows he's able, but he doesn't let himself. And so then he just like crumbles and gets stressed out. And yes, I'm not saying that he also doesn't have personal stress. I'm not denying his personal stress. But what I am saying is that he sort of uses the personal stress as a not a mask. It's not a mask. He's not trying to hide anything. I don't think he has full awareness of where this like inner panic sort of comes from when it comes to this evolution to being this better animal. I don't think he thinks he can be. He wants to be. He like knows he can be and he wants to be, but he panics and fears and doesn't think he'll actually get there. Does this make sense? When you hear that? Thank you, Paula. Yay! Love the community. That's exactly this energy is he really wants to, like, he has the intention, but he doesn't need to do anything. That's a strong word. There's an invitation for him to work on developing a level of trust with himself that he can do this. Like this brings me back to childhood stuff of someone possibly people don't have to say like literally you're not enough, but or like you're not I mean these are big things that I'm gonna say. I'm not saying that anyone's saying this to him, but this is how it made him feel. And I'm like stupid, I'm worthless, and a lot of us can go through that in our childhoods, even if our parents aren't saying that to us directly. But many a times we can take on people's actions with God as like I'm not enough, I'm stupid, I can't do anything right. Like it feels like he gets pulled into this sort of spiral, and I don't think he has a connection to how to get out of that. Or like, come bring him to me. That's what I work on. As well as this, but ultimately, like he does have a good intention. He does still think about you. He does see a future with you, and he gets pulled back into these like sort of like these mind frames that just like he's not enough, and that transpires through action or lack of action or disconnect or connect or whatever in relationship. And I think that's why he sort of backs out and pulls out is because he goes, well, I can't do this. Like, I don't believe in myself. So it's just like he has to step in. There's definitely still connection between you two for sure, but he has to do that. There's definitely connection. There's definitely connection between you two for sure. And then it seems like, this is interesting actually. This is going with your energy as well. Yes, there's still connection between you two, but also between your energy. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're being very supported. Ooh, wee, come on. You said, oh, that's exactly what we're talking about. Is there some sort of narrative around like he won't be able to get there, he's not good enough or something like this has to do with his own inner sense of worthiness, or lack of connection too. There's a big, I don't know if this is his and yours. This is your energy. So let me share this and let's see how this sort of comes together. There's more here, but let's take it step by step. There's a lot of information coming forward. Um, so it's like your there's so much information coming forward. Your love life, like your path in love, you're absolutely going to have everything you desire and then some with love. Like there's no doubt in my mind because hello, like this is your energy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Like you're on in this lifetime, you absolutely have an incredible lover. Soulmate, like it's everything. Like this person, whoever this is everything. And like you and him to each other. And I'm just gonna try and see it. Um, I do get that Carlos sees that with you and you see that with him. There is potential for you two to get to that place. There is. And um, he really has to step into his inner sense of worthiness. Like he has to get through his own inner demons, and hopefully, hopefully he can do this because it's not that your future relationship is dependent on him getting over his things, but it's definitely like him having a sense of awareness is very important for this to come forward. Of his inner wounds and that he like wants to do the work around it, like whether he goes to therapy or whether he comes to me or whatever, right? Like the sense of awareness around his worthiness is very important here. There's definitely potential for you two, for sure. This is like yours and his energy. There's definitely lots of potential here. It does feel like it could be a lot of energies for whether it's like quick and slow. It's a lot of energy coming forward. It's still a possibility. And for you, Karen, either way, no matter what transpires between you and Carlos, you like legitimately have that love that like blows your mind, that people are like, whoa, like when you two look at each other, like it's just like, holy shit, those two like love each other. You have that in you. It could absolutely be his energy, but it's like very much, it's not just, that's just one word. It's very much in relation to how he connects his sense of worthiness without being right away. Like, if we keep waiting for things to be right, then that's I mean, life's about growing. Life is about evolving. If we wait for things to be right all the time, like we might have a lot of waiting to do, possibly lifetimes. That was a joke, but let me know how that feels when you hear all of that, Karen. Aw, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know if there's like a lingering question. There's my timer is like about to go off, but this was a lot of information. So I just want to check in with you. Yeah, like another question or so. Just let me know. Oh, a lot of information. Well, I think that it gets it to see. Yeah, is he stepping into his inner work at all, Karen? I'm pulling for your question, but is he doing the inner work yet? I can't gather if he's not. I think he knows. I think he knows about what he's experiencing. He doesn't know how. Mhm. Good. Yay. Yes, that's what I was feeling is I think he knows about these things, but I don't think he knows how. I think he's a little bit lost in the how. And in terms of reaching out, I think he sort of wants to feel like he understands the how a little bit more before he reaches out. So I'm hoping, yes, I've told him to speak to others even if he's not comfortable talking to. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So this is kind of exciting. And so like, please, Carlos, yay, Carlos, let's keep going, Carlos. Um, because if he has the sense of awareness and I feel like he doesn't know how. So he definitely can use some like therapy or this gal or whatever, right? Like he can definitely use some support. We all can use support. Hey, like all of us can use support, myself included. But I feel like he wants to wait till he has a better understanding of at least the how before he reaches out. I do get that he wants to reach out. I do get that he will reach out, but it might take some time. Like he has to understand at least a beginning of the how um, before he reaches out. But he definitely, there's still feelings within the two. And three is standing out for time. I'm not sure why, but like the 2 and 3 are standing out for timeline. I don't know if that's 2 or 3 months. This is slower energy here, and this is also slow energy here. So it could be like 2 or 3 months. It's a long time, but not. I don't think he'll not reach out for 2 or 3 months. I think that it won't be anything like kind of substantial, possibly for 2 or 3 months. Could be 2 or 3 weeks for a reach out, but it might not be anything substantial for 2 or 3 months. Does that make sense when you hear that? We know how that feels. Hey, Thelma, I'm not doing free yes or no's tonight. Thursday I should be again. Thanks for checking in. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, and then the timer did go off, but I want to make sure that we're finished. That was a lot of information that came forward. So you're welcome. So yeah, let me know. Just paid ratings tonight and subscriber questions. Yeah, let me know how you're feeling. Lovely, Karen. Oh, you got some basketball? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We thank the cards. We thank the spirits. We thank this. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, Karen, the love that came out for you was like, it was beautiful. So you definitely have like the most beautiful love in your life. Keep stepping into pour into yourself, care for yourself, focus that lovely energy on yourself as much as possible. It'll all come together for you. You're welcome. Oh, so much love for you. Sue, are you here? Let me just take another bite of my delicious dinner. Mm. Mhm. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Mm. Mm. Okay. 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 I'm already starting to tap into your energy. All right, yep, yep. I feel it. I feel it. I almost feel like angry. Are you angry? Would you consider yourself angry? Sometimes I feel angry right now. And my legs started twitching. I'm like, I want to figure this out or something like that. Let's see what comes forward. We're going to gain some answers here. We will work our pushes to get there. Getting that way, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can feel it building. I feel a little angry, or frustrated, if that's not angry is not the word. Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay, let me pull some cards here and tap into that feeling a little bit more and see what comes forward. Oh, there's so much information. Sometimes there's so much information that comes forward. It's hard to hear it. It feels like it's a bunch of radio stations on at once. So I'm just there's a lot of people you have a lot of support. Let me just say that. You have a lot of support. Oh, everyone's telling me a bunch of stuff right now. One person at a time, please, would be really great. Yeah, you do. When that happens, when I feel like there's 18 radios on at once, which is happening with you right now, it's because everyone's trying to chime in and be like, giving advice. Yeah, you're very supportive. There's lots of lovely people that are supporting you right now. Oh, they're supporting you. They're trying to tell you they're trying to tell you it's happening for a reason. We promise, just trust us. It's happening for a reason. You're gonna know the answer soon. Like we're gonna try and tap into a little bit more. Aw, aw, thanks, Emma. That's so sweet. Um, very sweet. Yeah, I can see all of what you're talking about here. Try something. Lots of blockages. Fear, fear, heart, heart, fear, dreams, manifestation. It's interesting. Do you believe that, let me know how this feels, Sue, and if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. Because we're gonna get there. We're gonna tune into the radio station and see. Um, do you feel like good things are for you? Do you feel like you actually are able to have good things in your life or that you can receive good things? Question mark. Let me know if that resonates or not. And if not, we can try a different way. Hi, I'm just in a paid reading right now. I'm only doing paid readings today, paid readings and subscriber questions. Thank you for the gifts. You're so sweet. Okay, then we're on to something here. We're definitely on to something. Let's go deeper. We're definitely on to something here. Try through. It doesn't come through. Why isn't it coming through? Why isn't it coming through? It doesn't come through. See it, dream it, believe it, taste it, feel it. Yeah, I need a little bit more. Okay. Wow. Oh. Yeah, so what's kind of coming through, and let me know how this feels, and we're going to extend on this, but it feels like, oh, okay. I feel like deep down you might have a knowing that you have really good things in your life. So let me try and reword this. Like you deep down, you know that there's things for you, but we don't know how. We're not seeing it. And so maybe there's a part of us that needs to be healed that maybe deep down we don't think we're worthy of like good things or we're worthy of these things coming together. I feel like it is coming back to a sense of worthiness. I think that came forward possibly in the last reading, but that doesn't matter. Does the word worthiness do anything for you? Like there's something here, there's a disconnect because there's a knowing and there's like you having everything, like queen, yeah, but it's because things aren't aligned. You're changing. So you're changing right now, Sue. And in this change, you're going through basically a spiritual evolution right now. In spiritual growth and spiritual evolution, things don't work like they used to. Things don't work on purpose because the universe, spirits, our spirits, the universe, and our higher selves and God or whatever you believe in, right? Like all of it's welcome here. But it's not working for a reason because they're asking you to rebuild the future. Or sorry, the past is not working anymore. The past is not working anymore. And why? Why? Because the past doesn't work going forward. And anytime we try to move forward in past energy, when we try to move forward in past energy, we just get hit with these blockages and failing and falling through. And it's saying to come back to yourself, come back to yourself. We need to realign with our dreams, our visions, our knowings, our worthiness and like have a little patience, but like, yes, spirit, we know about patience. Thank you. But it's true, I guess. But there's a redefinition of self. Like this is all of like self energy, right? And like tapping in. So the past isn't working because the past doesn't fit you anymore. You're going through a spiritual evolution and growth, and things are going to feel really wonky and kind of frustrating and annoying at times. And the opportunity in these types of times is that there's an awareness and a knowing that there's a new version of yourself coming forward. There's going to be new people. There's going to be new community, new friends, new dates, new everything. Everything is going to be new for you. And everything, when you look back, you're going to be like, oh, that's why. But right now, things don't fit for a reason because things are actually meant to be dropping out of your life. And that can feel confusing, painful, and annoying, or all of the things. It can be, but it's because it's not for you. So there's something inside yourself that is wanting, oh, hello, that is wanting to, um, sorry. Whoa, I just like blushed. Oh my God, I just blushed. Sorry, really hot guy out there. Anyways, that is wanting to come forward and be heard, seen, understood, and developed. Like there's definitely something about, yeah, wanting to establish a new version of yourself. Let me know how this feels when you hear this. And then I'm going to try and go further because, again, there's so much information coming forward that I'm like, one at a time. So I'm going to keep pulling, but let me know how that feels. Hey, Layla, I'll get to your question after Sue, okay? Keep reading with Sue. I'll get to you after if you're still here. Okay. Yeah. So the things, as much as you can, okay, sounds good. As much as you can right now, Sue, like it's sometimes it's hard, but if something doesn't fit, if you can just work towards like, okay, like I get it, it doesn't fit. So let's let it go. Like the faster we can sort of let go of the old and sort of allow it to just like, there goes another one and another one, which can bring up a lot of like a lot of deep, I'm feeling a lot of stuff. Oh, there's so much information for you. A lot of inner wounds might be coming forward too to be healed. Like I don't know if you have rejection or abandonment wounds or anything like that. But there's so much information. Slow down. In these moments of either like if it's rejection or abandonment or something of the sort, like you're going to gain a lot of information and it might come through some wounds that come forward. Those are coming up to be healed, to be understood, so that you can step into your new version of yourself. Getting real tight of, yeah. Yes. Okay. So that's where I wonder if like the anger, it might turn into more anger. It might be deep anger is like, what the fudge, like, so any type of inner work you can do, there are some wounds here. There are definitely some wounds around safety, security, stability, possibly even people that have maybe been a part of developing these wounds in yourself that need to be looked at and let go of. So there's definitely something in your past with your security, stability, and safety that needs to be that needs to be looked into. And within discovering these, when these wounds come up, sending you lots of love, first of all, because when these wounds come up, it can be a lot. And so like big hugs for you when these wounds come forward. And as soon as you can, once you've nurtured your wounds when they come up, as soon as you can get to a place of like, okay, wound, what are you saying to me? What are you telling me? My wound is telling me that I'm not enough. Okay, I'm so sorry you're feeling not enough. Let's see where that comes from and let's see how we can maybe connect to actually feeling worthy, but like in a real way. Does that make sense when you hear that? That was an example, but I'm like barely breathing. I'm like barely breathing in your reading. Woo. Okay. Let me check in with you. How are you feeling? And I got lost in all of those radio stations. So let's come back and let me know how you're feeling and if you have any other questions or anything. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. Aw. You're evolving. You're like you're gonna become a butterfly soon. Like you're sort of going into cocoon phase. You're not in cocoon phase yet. You're like a tender little caterpillar walking across the street trying to get to the place you want to cocoon. You will be cocooning soon and blossoming soon. There is a little bit of a track getting to find that leaf you want to cocoon in. So there's a little bit, I gather there's a little bit left here. And so take care, like self-care, self-soothe as much as possible. I know. Okay, so that's also something, seriously, your information's coming out spitfire too. So that's something that's coming forward too, is when sometimes we feel like we're doing all this hard work all the time and it feels like it's getting to be really trudgy and annoying, there's an invitation here as well. There's an invitation to understand the opposite. So if you're dealing with things like abandonment and rejection wounds, what's the opposite of abandonment? Commitment, security, safety. So there's an offering. If it feels too heavy, let's practice the other side. What's the other side our new self wants to understand? I want to understand commitment, safety, and security more. What does that look like? I'm just going to choose in every moment. Does this make me feel safe, secure, and like there's a level of commitment here? No. Past self. Yes. Let's see how this feels. Let's massage into this new thing. The opposite of rejection, I just did this because I'm going through some rejection wounds myself right now. But the opposite of rejection is acceptance and receiving. And so for me right now, I'm at a place of like, ooh, what does receiving feel like? Ooh, what does acceptance feel like? And so it's like, if you're feeling really heavy, then there's an offering to start to massage what you're working towards in your life as well. Does that make sense when you hear that? And then my timer did go off, but like, whoa, let's check in. That was a lot of great information. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, right? I feel like I went through like your lifetimes
in that reading. Like my soul went through so much in a good way. Like I'm really happy. Um, so yeah, how are you feeling, Sue? What's going on? Do you have like a last question, or how are you feeling? Hmm. 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 I wonder if a question or a comment didn't go through, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. I'm glad. Aw, Stu, I'm so happy we got to share this space. And like, yes, truly, thanks to everyone. Truly. You've got a lot of cheerleaders in your side, like a lot of support. Mhm. So lots of love to you, Stu. Yeah, right. Aw, heard. They said heard. They hear you. Yay. I love it. They're here. You can talk to them anytime. Anytime. Oh, wow. That was lovely. All right, Layla, I see you. I just need to breathe for just a hot second. You're welcome. Tell them to send some people. They hear you. They're gonna send them to you when it's right. Trust them. They're like, "Trust us." Send some people. Oh, they are. They're lining them up for you. So one day you're just gonna be like, "Holy shit." They're lining them up for you. I know. It's okay. It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming, and just keep exercising the good things, like the what you're working towards. Yeah, work towards the good things, like understanding the good things, it's all gonna come together. You're gonna be shocked in a good way. You're gonna be like, "Oh, shit," in a good way. So, yeah, massage the new. It's gonna be good. Very good. Oops. Uh-oh. Oopsies. She's a savage. Okay. What's that song? She's done it. Daddy, Cody, what's that song? I feel like that's it right now. She's what is that song? Okay, Leila, are you still here, love? I'm ready energetically. Let me know if you're still here. Classy, bougie. Oh, you are. Okay, awesome. What is that song? Sassy, bougie, ratchet. She's a savage, right? I'm a savage. Oh, that's what it is. I'm a savage. Classy. Well, I'm definitely not classy or bougie. Ratchet? Sure. I'm just kidding. Okay, Layla. Had to figure that out for some reason. All right. Oh, you know the details of pregnancy and you're okay with it. Okay, perfect. Pregnant or giving pregnancy vibes. Okay, her. Ooh, interesting. I am feeling things in my ovaries. Yeah, there's potential. There's potential. You're definitely, if you want to be pregnant, there's potential you're pregnant, and if you want to be pregnant, there's potential for pregnancy coming soon. If you don't want to be pregnant, I mean, all is safe here, so don't worry. But there's definitely an energy of pregnancy coming forward. If not now, soon. So if that's something you don't want, use protection as much as you can. But if something you do want, it's definitely in the energy. Um, you don't have to share details, but how does that feel when you hear that? Okay. There are energetic things you can do for yourself. Like I'm not going to talk about all the other stuff, but I know you know your options. Either. Got it. There's potential there. Okay. Um,
how do I say this? Energetically speaking, you can work to set intention with spirit as much as possible. Um, you can definitely work to set intention with spirit and like with like here's why and things like you can have a conversation with spirit of like either you do or don't, and I'm gathering you like don't want to do so I don't really want to be pregnant right now. Like I guess this is for my best self fine, but here's why I don't feel I'm not ready. Like I'm not ready or I don't want it, but this is the situation. You can have those conversations and you can set intention. The universe and spirit will bring forward what's best for you, even if it doesn't seem like it, no matter what. But you can definitely have those conversations and like feel it in your body. I've done that a few times. I don't know if I was ever actually pregnant, but I did a few times where I was like worried and I was like, I literally don't want this. Is it for my highest self? And I feel like my body sort of like took that energy on, if that makes sense. Does that make sense when you hear that, Layla? Yeah. So you can set intentions, see what happens, and see what magic comes forward. And keep me posted if you want. And let me know if you need anything. Mm, you're welcome. Sorry. You're welcome. Mhm. No problemo. Mm. Even my carrots are good. I don't even like carrots that much. My carrots are good. It might not look good to you, but this is amazing. As soon as I cook for someone else, I crumble. I crumble. And I almost want to cry. But cooking for myself, she's a savage. Classy, bougie. Mm, hmm. I'm not gonna lie. I've been really enjoying today's flow. I've been thinking about doing this more on my lives, how I have it set up today. So it might become a thing more frequently. This thing, sub Qs and paid rates. I'm kind of shoveling right now. Mm, awesome. Yesterday, I went on to Twitch during my live stream, and I actually had a few people come on to my Twitch live stream. I can't wait to do it again. Do it on Thursday. Oh no, you're not interrupting. I'm not doing free yes or no's tonight because I'm trying to manage my energy. I'm sort of fighting a migraine a little bit. I took Advil, so I'm trying to keep it slower. So Thursday I'll come back to free questions. Tomorrow's my subscriber day. Mhm. Sorry, loves. I just have to take care of my cute self.
I'm kind of liking how it's going though. Integration. Hi, Lexi. How are you? My deeper reading list is still open, but yes, some subscriber questions. I made a pad thai myself, and it's so freaking good. I'm having my leftovers from earlier pad thai. I'm impressed with myself today with this. Me too. Oh, I just love like food from all over the world. I just love food, like tasty food. I try to make as much like international cuisine, as many as many international cuisines as I can. Just love food. It's so good. Like, and it fuels you. Like, what? It's just wild. What a wild concept. Mm. Okay. Sure. Yes, I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, I would love that. And more. I'll come to you and you can take me on a food adventure. Oh, yeah. Super down. Mm. Amazing. I also want to check out the dance scene everywhere I go to. It's all about for dance stuff in there. But so in between my paid readings, I'm just hanging out today, trying to go a little slower today. Paid reading list is open, and then Lexi, you can do a free question because you're a subscriber. So if you have a free question, let me know, or if anyone wants to deeper read. You know about the dance? Oh, we're gonna have a good time. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have a good time. Oh, oh, you know. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I don't know if you dance, but like, let's dance. You were injured your knee. Okay, well let's do all this when your knee's not injured. I still need some time to come there anyway, but 8 years. Okay, we can find a class that you can just like sit in the back and do the upper body. Oh, you can take it. Oh my gosh. Let's dance and then eat, and then dance and then eat, and then dance and eat, and then rest. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Okay, have a good one. Bye. Let's see. Thanks, you too. Tomorrow, probably. Oh, you came back.
I have a dishwasher. I just when it's like just me, like I just feel like I don't need to use it that much. Keeping it real. These are lychees, and I'm gonna eat some lychee right now too. Yummy. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it more chill tonight. It feels very good. I kind of like just like hanging out. I mean, I was eating dinner, eating dessert. Mhm. Tomorrow I'm doing like laundry day and stuff anyways. So I might as well just make it like a whole cleaning thing tomorrow. This old man up there, he's so cute. He's always around the area. Mm. 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 Mhm. No, it's been perfect tonight. It's been like a lot slower, but also there's been paid readings. I kind of like this vibe. I think I might just make this my vibe. Eventually, this is just going to be it all the time. Oh, a very juicy lychee. I think I'm just going to do subscriber free questions and paid readings. I'm gonna integrate that slowly because I really love. It's a lot easier on my energy. I just get to hang out in between. It's kinda nice. What a juicy one. Mm. Oh, so tasty. I love lychee. Oh, lychee bubble tea. Mmm, with pearls. Oh my god. Mm. Tea with 3 hearts. 3 hearts. Oh, oh my gosh. We were just talking about Singapore and traveling. Could be a good sign. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Could be a good sign. Chat only for subs too. Oh. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I was like, I feel like that might be good. It just like it's an easier flow for me. And yeah, I've had a bunch of paid ratings today, but instead of me being exhausted doing a bunch of free questions in between, I'm gonna integrate it slowly, but I'm definitely gonna integrate it over time because I love this. Love it. She's fancy. She's fancy. Okay, I've eaten enough for like 10 people today. I'm telling you, that was a lot of food today. Aw, your pup, that's so cute. Your pup gets to go to Japan. I love that. Lucky pup. I had like every type of food today because of my cravings. Pre-period. I've eaten like almost every type of food today. I'm full. She did it. She did it. She's full. Oh my goodness. What a little happy pup. Oh yeah, you were saying 'cause you don't wanna get two necessarily not that you don't wanna get two, but because of traveling. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's in my bones. I know it's coming very soon. I just feel like the universe is presenting me with something very interesting soon. So I'm riding out the beauty and trusting. Um, oh, really? Before my period, I get so hungry, like before, 2 days before. I'm doing sub-questions today and paid readings, Emily. Did you come on yesterday, though? Was that you?
that was on yesterday asking about today? Let me know. My stomach is like, you just ate chocolate, pad thai, and lychees in like 10 seconds. So here we are. Oh, no, that's okay, Emily. I remember, I was actually waiting for you to come on. So ask your question. I'm not gonna do it for others per se, because I'm just trying to keep it chill tonight. But hi, Ivy. But yeah, I would definitely love to be your question today. Because I remember from yesterday, and I was like, when I was putting on the day like this, I was like, oh shoot, but I'm glad we could connect on it. Mm. Oh my gosh, Thai spice level 4. Ooh, hey Sarah. Hi. Yeah, I do love some spice. It's been a while. I make my food like medium spicy, but I do like spice. So yeah, Emily, feel free to ask your question. I'll do yours today because I remember from yesterday. No problem. Ooh, yeah, I made myself some pad thai today. Oh my gosh, look at my like watermarks. Ooh, tacos. Oh, that's so true. Okay, like stay with me June 13th. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, Blake. Let's see, Blake. Very interesting. Wants to, hopes to, has some like worries about it. I'm trying to get to what'll come forward here. Aw, thanks, Emma. Um, thank you. Wow. There's a lot of like figuring details out in terms of coming to stay with you. So I get that Blake like wants to, but there's also some resistance if that would make sense to you. But I'm trying to still see, yeah, there's a lot of resistance coming forward. Whether that's like, yeah, a lot. Very interesting. There's like yes, and then there's resistance almost every time. So I wonder if Blake is still deciding. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can get anything that comes forward. It's the same thing every single time. I'm like, spirit, they're just giving me his energy right now, which is great. Like, thank you. But it's like, it's literally yes, and then like reservations. Um, come on, come on. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, I am getting that there's a possibility that he does get there. Um, yeah, come on, buddy. Like, hi. Like, come on, Blake, we can do it. I do get that he wants to. I do get that it's a possibility. There's a chance he could convince himself last minute not to for some reason, but I do get that he wants to, and I that it can come together. I don't know if there's like a conversation which we want to have about creating like safety around the situation, like emotional safety. I'm not talking about, but whatever that looks like or feels like, that could potentially help the. I just pulled his energy like nonstop as it is right now. So there's potential, but I feel like maybe if we talked about certain things, boundaries, conversations, all that stuff. And the universe says, trust, trust. Even whatever comes forward, even if he doesn't, trust us. Wow. Let me know how that feels. I can try and do a little more if it like doesn't make sense. Hey everyone, I just did Emily's just now because I promised Emily from yesterday, but today I'm only doing subscriber questions and fate readings today. I just did Emily's because yesterday I told her I would. Ah, got it. That makes sense then. That's maybe why the boundaries thing. Seems far away to give me an answer. He's definitely not ready right now. I was trying to get to, like, spirit being like, "Okay, what can come forward?" It can come together. There's a possibility it does come together. I don't know if you 2 wanna make some talk about boundaries and stuff like that, but also with boundaries and exes, sometimes that can get blurred, but, like, you can maybe talk about it and create safety around it if you want him to come stay with you. Thanks for tiny guidance, Sarah. And then, yeah, if any of my subscribers have any questions and my paid reading list is still open, yeah, I need to, like, chill out again. So, I'm just fighting a migraine today, so I wanna keep my body as calm as possible. So good to do that. Oh, sure. Use the subscribe. Aw. Of course, sounds good, Emily. Aw, I appreciate you. Thanks, Emily. Oh, Sarah. I mean, we always pull exciting energy. Well, not always. We typically pull exciting energy for you, and then other stuff comes up of like, and then work on this to get to this exciting energy. But let's see for this weekend. Let's see what comes forward. Ooh. Yeah. Love a little fun, a little work. Well, that's exactly what came forward. I was like, really? It's literally that. I think this weekend can go really good. It's like it can be a really, really fun weekend, and it feels like what I'm gathering from these this card and this card here is just going in with like a sense, an openness and an awareness. And I feel like if you're to enter into this weekend with a sense of openness and awareness, it's gonna be a great time. You're gonna have a great weekend. There's lots of energy, lots of movement energy here. There's lots of fun, lots of good things come forward. So just keep tune into yourself, be aware, conscious, all these things. And if anything pops up, nurture yourself, soothe, and it can be a great weekend. I don't know how that feels. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. So if anything comes up for you in terms of like fears or worries, just nurture yourself. I think it can be a great time. Very great. Yeah. Woo, woo. Hi everyone. I'm just doing subscriber questions and woohoo! Subscriber questions and paid readings today. So if you do want to do a paid reading, I'll be back for free questions on Thursday. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight because I can feel my migraine-ish energy coming forward a bit. Ooh. Hello, computer. Wow. Is that a real thing that just happened? That's exciting if possible. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh,
I'm so full. I just ate so much food. Girl. God. Like, wow. I don't like feeling uncomfortable. I usually don't eat to this point, but it's because it's like weird and I'm like, oh, like, oh my god. Oh my gosh, seriously? Oh, oh my god. Like, let's get it together here. Oh wow. Good time. Not good time, good time. I had my order of food went earlier. Pad Thai, lychee, I'm missing something. And then I had chocolate, and then I had more pad thai and more lychee. Like, what are you doing to yourself? The most random mix. Ah, oh gosh. Shoot, I need to check. Had a marg. Ooh, yummy. Oh, actually, I bought this like really weird wine margarita mix thing. Is it a margarita mix? It can't be a margarita mix. We'll see what it is. But I'm not going to have it tonight because I just don't want to do that to a migraine. It is. It's a freaking wine margarita mix. I bet it's just freaking sugar, but I'm not drinking anything tonight. Okay, I need to check something really quickly. I'm still here. I just need to. I know, right? It'll be very sweet. I'm not. Sometimes like sugar is too much for me, but for some reason I was in the prepared side. Okay, I'm just gonna check something on 1 second. Oh, oops. Oh, hey, Paulina. How you doing, Paulina? I I am starting to think about ending possibly soon. How are you feeling, Paulina? Let's check in. This is actually a good time. Okay. Are you, is it really late for you or? Yeah, perfect. I haven't jumped off yet, but I'm thinking like I might jump off in a bit. Okay. Um, yeah, if anyone wants to do a reading book soon, I'm trying to see how much time I want to give myself. I can try and figure it out. Max half hour. It might not even be that long. I feel like max half hour, unless all of a sudden a million people book, but I don't see that happening. It's like perfect pace today, but maybe max half hour, maybe like 15 to 30 minutes. How does that feel as a possibility? Speaking of Thai food, there's a Thai restaurant that everyone goes to.
Okay, perfect. Okay. That's probably what I'm feeling, but we'll see what happens. And if no one books in the next 15 minutes, I'll probably just jump off. But we shall see. It's been kind of nice. Chill. I just, if I was not hovering over a migraine, I would be no longer probably. But step by step. Well, just went into a daze. Do, do, do. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh. I'm gonna leave you to my YouTube. See you. YouTube.